Hello and welcome back to another edition of Check It Out. Okay, today is day one of recovering. Surgery was yesterday. So I'm going to talk about how the surgery went, about a little pre-surgery anxiety, what to expect. And then this is the second video, so check out my first one if you haven't seen it already. And I'll tell you how last night went. It was a long night. And today I've been up for a few hours and it's my first go at crutches. Well, I guess other than coming back last night, which was very slow on the crutches. So let's get right at it. First of all, I'm still in the same boot with my feet. And then these guys right here are basically put some pressure on and off of my calves to help out with blood circulation. And again, those boots, if you missed yesterday's video, they're basically to keep my feet from turning out. They want to make sure that that hip isn't trying to turn out or that leg isn't trying to turn out. And I've also got this little beauty here, keeping my legs together. So together, stopping them from turning out and helping with blood flow. And then they've got me on 3 medications. It sounds like one of them is a strong aspirin to help out with blood clots. One of them is a anti-inflammatory. And then also I have a Norco. It's actually not, it's the generic Norco, which I can't quite remember the name of right now. But I've been taking that a little bit, trying to not take too much of it though. It really doesn't do well with my stomach and kind of makes me feel dizzy and a little bit off. And that's kind of how I feel today, is a little bit dizzy, a little bit off, trying to be kind of light on the crutches because it does feel a little bit unstable. So I'll kind of show you a little bit more. This is my beautiful stocking I have here and goes up. And basically, you know, I mean, my leg, I'm not gonna show you too much here, but basically this is a real thick padding. I'm gonna call it like a ½ inch that basically goes from the side of my hip all the way to my groin area. And, you know, the pain level, I'm gonna call it low. Every once in a while when I'm trying to move, when I'm not moving, it's almost a 0. Just it feels a little bit like a dull pain, but not much. And then when I'm trying to move around a little bit, that's when it can cause a little bit of pain. Overall, I'm kind of surprised at how little pain there is, but at the same time, I mean, look how immobile I am, right? I mean, I really can't move a whole lot. Obviously, I take this stuff off when I get around on the crutches, but from what I understand, I need to keep this stuff on if I am sitting or not on the crutches. So I will find out some more in a few hours. I go down to my first doctor's appointment post-surgery, and I'll ask some more questions, come home with some more information. All right, guys, that's going to do it for the day one first half video. I'm also going to try to do a second video today after the doctor's visit and keep you on tabs on how the visit went and make sure I'm using all this equipment correctly, which I think I am, but again, it's a little bit tough because they give you a lot of instructions and it's a lot to remember. So one tip might be write some stuff down. And you know, another tip I was going to talk a little bit about last night, it's tough to sleep. It's tough to sleep like this. It's not very comfortable. I wasn't in a whole lot of pain, but it's just incredibly uncomfortable having your legs together like this and you're basically sleeping on your back the whole time. I did roll on my side a little bit and I'm going to find out today. Hopefully that wasn't a mistake, but it's just really, really uncomfortable. One piece of advice I will give you is during the surgery, they offer you socks. I know it seems silly, but accept the socks. You wake up from the surgery cold. And the other thing is, before you leave there, ask for a urine container or whatever the name is for those. I know it sounds kind of silly and gross, but the one that they give you is very easy to use if you are a male. I don't know, girls out there, if you guys can use this or not, sorry. But as far as being a male, it really helped, so I didn't have to get up and go to the bathroom in the middle of the night. I could kind of lean over and use that pretty sanitarily. So anyway, ask for one of those, especially if you are a boy. And for the girls, I don't know, maybe you can make something work on that. All right, friends, we will catch you in a little bit. Bye for now.